Hey Taurus, welcome to Wake Up Tarot. I am back with your monthly reading for April. I'm going to be looking at your overall general energies, some predictions, a glimpse into your love life, and into your career and money as well, and then taking an oracle card at the end. Are you ready? So, starting out, there is a general energy here that there's going to be something coming in for you that's going to be a good opportunity, or even just something that's going to bring in a lot of success for you. Some of you could already be in this energy now, or this is something to come a little later. The universe is telling you that there's going to be a situation that comes in and you'll be able to recognize it. And if you jump on that opportunity or even choose to go after it, it's going to bring in abundance for you. This is Pentacles, so the energy here is something to do with your money, a job, an opportunity you've had your eye on. If some of you are even starting a new business or thinking about starting a new venture, now is going to be a really good time to go after that. So, really powerful energy to start your reading, and I love to see that. You're also focusing on yourself. This is taking a little bit of a time out emotionally to go within and really prioritize yourself, prioritize your well being. You could be focusing even on your resources or things that are even going to bring in more stability for your life. And there's definitely nothing wrong with that. For others of you out there, this could have something to do with more of an emotional situation you were involved in or still are involved with. I'm thinking like matters of the heart, where you could be taking a little bit of a time out and saying, you know what, I'm good. I'm just focusing on me. I'm focusing on my life and where I'm trying to go. You still are open emotionally. However, you're being choosy with who you're going to be allowing into your life and making sure that only the most positive energy is coming in, which is definitely how you want to be. You want to be choosy with your energies and really stay focused on what's going to be the best for you. I'm also connecting that into your love here because I'm getting a similar feeling with the Four of Chalices, that you have opportunities and you know you do. There could be multiple people trying to come in and give you a love offer. It could even be people from your past, people that you've actually just chose to, close the door on, at least for a time period. But what I'm getting here in the message with this card specifically is that there is nothing wrong with doing that around this time period. If you have to take the time to really figure out what you want or just reprioritize things in your life, especially coming off the lunar eclipse where things could have really been illuminated for you or even eclipsed out of your life, now is the time to do that. At the same time, you want to make sure you don't stay in that energy for too long, especially if you are looking for other opportunities. You're also really patient, and you've been patient in a situation here. And I love that this energy is actually really flowing between all the cards, because what this is telling me is that you've really done the work and you're working on tempering a situation, whether that's overcoming something or even just trying to bring in more balance into your life. That's really the energy that you're going to be in. And what I'm getting is like, this is all about you. This is going to be a time period where you really bring the focus back on your well being and what you want in life. You are waiting on something, and you've also been patient in a situation. So, the other message coming through here is if that you keep on this path, there is something coming in for you guys. And there's going to be a message coming in for you. It could even feel out of the blue or something coming in pretty quickly. look at Pegasus here, the winged horse. I love the imagery here. It's so beautiful with the lightning bolt. So, yeah, this is really going to be a powerful energy coming into. Eight of Wands is my messenger card. This is my Arrows of Love card too. So there's going to be an offer coming in and it's quicker moving. You could get it in April or a little bit thereafter, but just be aware that you are going to be getting some type of message or offer, and whether you choose to act on that or turn it away is all going to be ultimately what you decide is for your highest good. So, moving into your money, career, and opportunities, what I'm getting is if some of you are in a position where you have to make a choice on something, it could be big or small, it doesn't have to be something huge. This could just be the regular choices that we're all faced with on a day-to-day basis. Some of you are really going to be wrapped up in the details of it and like the literal logistics. And the meaning of this card, especially this side of it, is to, if you're really trying to figure out if something is for your highest good or whether you should act on a decision, is to not worry about the what in a situation, but more worry about the why. So if you're unsure of which way to go and are at a bit of a crossroads, do I go straight? Do I go left? Do I go right? Really ask yourself why. What would it mean for me and my well-being if I make choice A, B, or C? And that's really the meaning behind this card is, especially for those of you who are figuring out which way to go. You will make the right decision if some of you are faced with some type of a choice or an opportunity. But if you are stuck in how to solve it, really focus on the reasoning behind each decision and how it will benefit you and even change your life. It's interesting that we also have the Ace of Wands here because this is a similar message to the Two of Wands. And it's, look at this, he's actually holding the wand, right? So, really cool to connect this. And what this is saying is that there's a new beginning coming in for you guys. Some of you might know what this already is, so that's really good. But if you are a little bit confused on whether you should take this new beginning or this offer, whatever this might be, because it will affect something else, what it's saying is don't be afraid to take a little bit of distance and step back to look at the bigger picture of things, kind of similar to what I was just talking about with the Two of Wands. Be more focused on the reasoning behind making a decision and how it's going to benefit you, and don't get wrapped up in the literal logistical details of it. Take a step back and really look at how it's going to affect you, your highest good, your life overall, that kind of thing, especially if you are a little bit stuck in whether you should go after a new opportunity or even a choice that you might be faced with. However, overall, this is a really positive sign for you because it's like the theme here is that you have options. So I'm going to take some clarifiers here and get more specific. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, Four of Cups again. Beautiful. Okay. So as you saw, we had actually two cards pop out clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so what it's saying is this is going to be some type of positive opportunity coming in for you. This is a new beginning. You're going to be busy working on it, whatever that is for you. And it could even just be focusing on a skill set or learning something new that has to do with this opportunity. For others of you out there, this is like a lighter energy. This is just simply focusing on things that make you happy or even a hobby that you guys are going to start getting involved with. If this is more of a business opportunity, there's going to be fast news coming in for you. This is one of my messenger cards, guys. And some of you are really going to be getting news about this opportunity or just even a chance to do something new. And it's going to be a big one, or even just feel like that. And it could have something to do with the career here and the Ace of Wands energy that I picked up as well. With the Death card here, clarifying Queen of Chalices, yeah, some of you are also going through a change and a transformation. Something ended for you. It could have been something more recent or even just a while back, but you are still carrying around this energy. And remember, I said that with the lunar eclipse, something was eclipsed out of your life or something changed. And this really confirms it for me. Many of us during the lunar eclipse and eclipses in general do go through a change and an energy shift. I know I personally have, where I could have been involved in a situation that I thought was for my highest good, and then eventually the eclipse happens and it's taken away. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be something bad. It could just be an energy that was stagnant and really wasn't moving forward. And so, what this is telling me is that many of you did have that happen, and you're going through a period of change and even renewal. Because with the Death card, it's really not a scary card, although some people see it and are like, oh no, it's not, because it's really a chance to become something stronger. You're shedding something old, and then from that you have a chance to actually be a stronger version of yourself and find something that's going to even bring in a lot more happiness and success for you. And with this Queen of Chalices, that could be the energy that you're in, where you're really focused on yourself and you're focused on going through this time period. Yeah, for those of you who were involved in a love situation where you've walked away from something, this is confirming that you have walked away from something that wasn't for your highest good and are really not looking back. You're really in the energy of focusing on yourself and making good decisions and really focusing on bringing a better energy here. When you walk away from something that's no longer serving you and you shut that door, something better will open for you, because a lot of the times if we continue to hold on to energy or we just remain in an energy that keeps us stuck and held back, something better can't come in. And we might cling to whatever that is because we think that something better won't come in, but that's usually not the case. When you let something go, something else will come in for you, and you are. I see that you are, and look at that. We have the full moon. So, yeah, a lot of you guys have really went through something around this eclipse time period and are coming out a stronger version of yourself and are going to really bring in better opportunities. Four of Cups, we have the Four of Cups as you saw before. Yeah, this is really taking the time out to focus on what you want. You could be turning down opportunities that just aren't for your highest good, or even somebody could have even come back around trying to knock on your door again, and you were like, nah, I'm not going to have it. Others of you, this could even be somebody trying to make a turn around and really circle the block again and try to come back in, and this person wasn't for your highest good. So just be on the lookout for that. Yeah, if you are in an energy where you're losing sleep over something that you have to make a choice on, it's really confirming what I was saying is to really focus on what's going to be for your highest good. If you are faced with a choice that you really don't know which way to go, you're at a crossroads, sometimes the best way to see the bigger picture and zoom out is to make a pros and cons list. I know that for me, some of my bigger decisions I've had to make, I actually literally had to see it. I had to write it out, type it out. I had to make lists, Excel spreadsheet, whatever you got to do, guys. Nothing wrong with it. Now's the time to do it. If you have, two or three decisions, put them all down on paper, put them down in a document, and just write the pros and cons out, and it'll be clearer. It'll be clear which decision you should make, especially if you are in something that's giving you a little bit of anxiety or you're just not sure which way to go. Once you do that, guys, this new opportunity is going to come in for you. It's going to bring in a lot of stability. Look at this. This is one of the best cards you can get, and this is a foundational card. It's like from an uncertainty, you're going to come into a place of stability, happiness, and celebration. So just please be aware of that, especially if you are going through some type of energetic shift and it was a little bit harder or burdensome on you, you're going to come into a way better, positive, stable energy. And this could have something to do with a house, like a move. You could be even thinking about making a move or buying property, buying a house, renting, something like that, okay? Also, too, I took two crystal oracle cards before your reading, and malachite and moonstone popped out. So those two crystals particularly are going to be good for you to meditate on, to bring in more abundance and a positive energetic shift into your life. The wisdom of the oracle card that popped out for you is a leg up, and this is number 34. So 34 could be particularly important to you. And I just noticed we actually have 34 for malachite too, 37 for moonstone. You come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all the areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. Taurus, if you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. With love.